up, everyone? It's your girl Domonique Utley. I'm here with another video for you guys. If you want a tutorial on this look, don't worry, honey, because it will be posted tomorrow. So make sure you check that video out on how to create this look. But in this video, I will be showing you how to bake your makeup, how to bake it, marinate it, all of that. If you want to know, make sure you continue to watch. Now, with the baking process, I don't wear this on a day-to-day basis, because especially in the summertime, because it is too hot and that bacon will melt right off. So ain't nobody got time for that. I usually just apply my foundation and put a little concealer under my eyes, and that's it. And I might set it with some powder. But when I'm going out at night and I just want to be flawless, this is the process that I do to bake my makeup. So if you want to know how to bake and marinate that makeup, girl, make sure you continue to watch. If you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. The subscribe button should be above or beneath this video. It just depends on what device you're looking at me on, but it's a big red button, so make sure you press it, girl. I will greatly appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up and feel free to share this video if you find it very useful. So let's begin. Okay, so as you can see, I have already applied my foundation. The foundation that I'm wearing today is my L'Oreal True Match in the color W7. And I just placed this foundation all over my face using my angled foundation brush, and I tried to leave out as much as possible this area, which is under my eye, because we are going to be putting another product on top, so you don't want it to be too cakey. But I did put a small amount. Whatever was left on my brush, I just sweeped it right across under my eyes. You can definitely go out the house like this. It gives you medium coverage, but if you want full coverage and you want to try out the baking method, definitely keep watching this video. Okay, so the concealer that I'm using today is my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color 25, which is medium, and I'm going to put this under my eyes in a triangular shape. Now I am going to leave this space right here empty, mainly because I don't want to put too much product right there, because it will crease, because I do have fine lines and that's not cute. So I am going to start right here, and I'm just going to make a triangle, and now I'm just going to fill in the triangle. When I blend this out, I am going to take the product to my eye, obviously, but I don't want to just place it there. Are you following me? So now we're just going to do the same thing to the other eye. And I'm coming down past my nose because you want this to look up. You want it to be highlighted. So now I'm just going to come down the bridge of my nose, do a little triangle right here. And I'm also going to do my chin area. The reason I didn't just do my eyes, under my eyes, is because you want it to be balanced. You just don't want it to be highlighted right here under your eyes. You want it to be balanced all over. So I usually just let my concealer sit for at least 30 seconds to a minute, just so it can dry a little bit and get a little tacky, and it just gives me more coverage. As you can see, if you look at any of my other videos, I do have dark circles around my eyes, so I do like to cover those up, and that's just a tip that helps me get more of a full coverage. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my foundation brush, because my beauty blender is dirty and I just don't want to have that all on camera. So I am going to take my foundation brush and I'm going to use this to blend out the concealer. As you can see, it is tacky. I'm bringing it up to the sides of my nose just a tad bit. And with this step, you want to work quickly. especially going into the next step, because that is when you set it with your powder. So now I'm just going to blend out the chin area. My forehead. And down the bridge of my nose. So the powder that I'm using today to set my under eye concealer is the Midnight Banana powder, and this does have a yellow tone. So I either use the Real Techniques sponge, or sometimes I use this brush right here. It has an angle and it really gets into these areas. But today I'm going to use my sponge. But before I apply the powder, I am going to go right back under my eyes, since it's been a couple of minutes since I blended this out, just to make sure none of the concealer has set in any of my fine lines under my eyes, in which they have. So I'm just going to blend that out. And now I'm going to take my powder and I'm applying a lot. Okay, so after applying your powder, you want to just sit and let it bake and marinate, honey. Okay, that's how you're gonna get that flawless finish. So I'm just gonna let this powder sit on my face for 10 to 15 minutes, and during that time I usually work on my eyes, finish my face up like contouring and all of that stuff. So that's what I'm going to do while this is baking. So I will see you guys in about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so I'm back. I have let this sit for about 10 minutes. That's all I could do. And as you can see, this is turning a darker yellow. And that means it's like really ready to come off. So I usually just take my beauty blender and I just go under my eyes and just pat it down one last time to make sure everything is deep down into them pores, so you can get a flawless finish. Now, to brush this powder away, you can just brush it away if you like more of a yellow undertone under your eyes. I don't like to look just too too did up all of the time. When I'm going out at night, I usually just dust the powder away. But since I am going out today, I'm going to take my powder, which is a little darker than my skin complexion, but it will be just fine. This is the color medium deep and it's my MAC press powder. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit of this powder, and I am going to also sweep the powder that's under my eyes away. So this just helps to balance out the color under my eyes. So after just brushing away the powder, that is basically it for this look. You have learned how to bake. So I hope you guys have learned something from this video. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the process of baking your makeup. Can't you see this flawless finish, honey? I just love it. I love this look, especially when I'm recording. I love to bake my makeup because it just looks so flawless and it looks matte. It doesn't look matte now since I've like applied shimmer, my highlighter, and all of that stuff. It does look a little glossy in this area, but that's because of the shimmer. But if you don't apply any highlighter or anything, it will be matte. But I just love the baking process, especially when I'm going out to events or just nighttime makeup. I just love to bake my face, honey. But I will see you guys in my next video. If you have any suggestions on videos that you want me to create, definitely leave them down in the description box below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.